Everyone, I'm back and welcome to Cutting Up with T. So today we're going to talk about the reason why you should no longer wait to do whatever you're trying to do. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, America is ran off of numbers and percentages, but let's be real. If you have a rainy day fund to support mishaps that happen in life by default, the time to do things is now. I've been thinking about this kind of heavy, and the thing is that, you know, we have to realize the political state of where we stay and where we stand and the mad, sad truth about some of the things that are being pushed on the agenda here. And I'm just here to say, like, hey, we all have mishaps, we all have things happening, but the time to get the stuff together is now. I'm kind of over the whole like waiting phase in my life, I should say. Let me speak for myself before I try to direct others. I'm at the stage where, hey, knocking at the door, get some things in order. Your finances, life insurance, even renter's insurance for day-to-day things. We have to make sure that we are in line to have a little bit of security that they might not even give us, if something was to happen. I'm going to be honest with you, and this is a touchy subject. I know that everybody's situation is different. I also understand that most families or some families don't have access to certain things. But one thing I cannot stand the most, and I have to be honest with you all, is the fact that these babies and these people that are living don't have health insurance or life insurance. I mean, come on now. It's kind of disturbing to me, especially us. It's disturbing how, somebody passed away, and no offense, it is no more peaceful business when it comes to having to bury our loved ones. That's another thing. And another thing that I'm not fond of at this moment is the fact of how I feel like people are being so negligent. You know what I'm saying? Like, things happen. Yeah, we were kids. Yeah, we might have been raised a little old school and be quiet and don't answer the door. But nowadays, it's like on top of people losing their minds in a sense, I feel like most of the parents and people are not being good record of what they're doing and what they're allowing to happen in their presence. We have so many households, so many circumstances where the adults are the friends. It done switched from being a confidant and someone you respect to your friend. And yeah, you should be there to support every endeavor of your child and your family if you choose to, respectfully. They didn't ask to be here. But I just have to say this from the soul. Like, I'm tired of, things happening. And then we got to cry and pass out plates. We got to grieve and pay back thousands of dollars. We got to get locked up and live with regret because of who we allowed in our life or who to be around our children. Yes, things happen. Yes, you cannot change people's minds. Yes, that is real. Yes, things happen. But if things happen, are we prepared for that, the outcome? I understand the music industry. I understand the hip hop. I understand, everybody wants to be themselves and no identity aside from being themselves. But come on now, y'all. We being selfish. And a lot of this stuff, GoFundMe is a great thing for what it need to be used for. But at the same time, let me just hit on it. GoFundMe allows for some to not take responsibility and have things in order because, respectfully, we can sell thousands of dollars worth of food or merchandise. Things were created for good or better, but it has been abused. These things have been abused because we don't have certain steps in order. This is a message. I understand. Sometimes a dollar is very far away. Sometimes that food is very high up on that shelf. You're talking to someone who lived it, someone who was in their car, someone who had to get a house twice with children to care for. But life insurance, health insurance, making sure even if it's my last $10, $15 that I have gas in my car, that's something that I actually lived. And this is mainly for the young ones, people all together. But, I'm speaking to my crowd of age. I haven't lived to be 50 and 60. That's still very youthful. But my point is we have to stop. Get a few things in order even if that's life insurance, renter's insurance, and to make sure that your household is covered in case of an unexpected event. That's something that we could do probably now. When that job come through and that first or second check generates and you done caught up or moved in or paid your bills and paid your deposits, that third, fourth check, probably even the fifth check, make it a priority to get some of these things in order. This stuff is important. This stuff is important. And then with the political aspect, some of us agree with some things and some of us don't. It's always going to be that way. But we have to make sure that if a catastrophe happens or if anything takes place, we can grieve sort of in a little bit of peace. And you're listening to someone who lost a mother. You're listening to someone who lost a grandmother at a young age. You're listening to someone who has went through the grieving process and still dealing with it to this day. This is serious. This is not a game. You know, we always blame others and other people and why God, but some of the things start with us. First thing they ask you for when you go to the doctor's office is your insurance card. Or, yeah, we'll see you, but it's going to cost a big check. You know, make it make sense. You know, we should not have to grieve and worry about thousands of dollars. We should not put that on our hearts and our families' responsibility to take care of something for as low as $5 or $10 a month. You know, come on now. That drink that you buy might be $6. That's a fraction of it right there. That car note that you pay every month, yeah, that's to get you to and from your livelihood to make money, whether you DoorDash or whatever. But one thing about people will buy and invest in things if they got billions of dollars or if they got a penny to their name. People will invest in whatever. I don't care if it's a UGG that you want, a hoodie that you want, a pair of shoes that you want. People will spend their last on something that they really want to have in their possession. But we need to treat the same thing when it comes to life insurance and making sure that our next generation is somewhat on the basis of being okay if something was to happen, including that rainy day fund. Started off with $2. It starts somewhere. It's $2 more than you had the other day. And we have to stop complaining and blaming others for little things that we can do to cushion misfortunes. Life is going to happen. Yes, I've been laid off. I've been fired. I've been months behind on rent. I've been evicted. I've been living in my car with children at one point. I understand. I've grieved the loss of family members, including my mother and my grandmother, within the last 4 years. So you're listening to someone who has been through things and who's seen things on the other side of the ram. And this is just a message from my people. And please play it back if you need further detail to listen. Listen to me, y'all. Do the little things that you can do to prevent a little mishap if something was to happen. I love y'all and y'all be blessed.